we're looking at in Bikaner, Rajasthan. Chaos was triggered by whispers of diesel and petrol shortage. We saw long queues there, people trying to fuel up just in case we run out of it. But the administration has come out strongly saying there is no fuel, petrol, diesel shortage as of this point. District Collector Namrata Vrishni has made it quite clear supplies are stable, stocks are adequate, and the supply chain is functioning smoothly. The district supply officer Naresh Sharma has echoed the same. No reason to panic, he says, no need to hoard. So then why the rush? Because, well, we're looking at a global turbulence indeed. We are in the middle of a West Asia war. We're looking at this situation at this point that prevails across the globe, some of them calling it the fourth major oil shock since the 1970s. Conflict in key regions, especially around crucial routes like the Strait of Hormuz, has raised a lot of concerns. But here's the counterpoint that India is putting forward. Multiple crude and LPG vessels are already en route to India. Indian LPG carriers like Jagvasant and Pine Gas are bringing over 92,000 metric tons of LPG. These shipments are expected to dock between March 26 and 28. And add to that, India's refining capacity has significantly increased over the last decade. Domestic LPG production is up, PNG connections have expanded, reducing dependence on cylinders, supply chains remain intact. While there may be no panic for oil, the wider lens shows us that the government is assuring stability, but there are concerns on other fronts like the LPG availability, which still remains tight. There are talks of reducing LPG cylinders from 14 kgs to 10 kgs for wider distribution. That's what the government is doing to try and ensure there's no shortage. Opposition voices too raising an alarm on the shortage there that are already hurting hotels and canteens and vulnerable households across India. Even though there's no real shortage, but it seems like panic is resulting in this excessive buying and inevitable shortage. Of course, the commercial industry is certainly facing a clear shortage because the government has said domestic consumption first. That's the priority. The government has come out and also increased commercial LPG now after a week or in fact 2 weeks of hardship for industries like the hotel industry, etc. The government has finally now come out to increase that commercial supply, offering some relief to restaurants and small businesses. The centre has allowed an additional 20% allocation of commercial LPG to states and union territories, taking the total commercial LPG supply to 50% of pre-crisis levels as it steps up efforts to manage the shortage. They prioritize this for key sectors like I said, hotels, restaurants, dhabas, industrial canteens, food processing and dairy units, subsidized kitchens and community feeding programs, as well as the 5 kg cylinders for migrant laborers also has been supplied.